a Western everyday view on a love letter to grandma, reflections on Chinese movie, Dear You. From a typical Western way of seeing the world, we hold one core belief close: every independent person matters most. We value personal freedom above everything else, rely on laws and clear contracts to stop anyone forcing us to do things we do not want, and trust rational thinking and fair competition keep our society moving forward steadily. This mindset is deeply rooted in daily life across the UK and the US right now. In modern Western society, we keep clear boundaries between ourselves and others. We sort out family duties with legal rules. Instead of silent moral pressure, we rarely make long-term sacrifices for someone with no written agreement or personal reward. Many of us live alone, keep social interactions simple and interest-based, and always put our own life freedom first. Against this everyday Western background, the Chinese story told in a love letter to grandma feels gentle, strange, and deeply touching all at once. The film follows a simple but heartbreaking secret. After a Chinese migrant man died overseas, a kind woman kept his death hidden. She wrote fake letters and sent remittances for 18 years, lying to his wife back home, just so the grandmother could hold on to hope and raise her kids alone. There was no legal rule forcing her to do this, no signed contract, no money paid back to her, and no one pressured her into this long hardship. She simply gave up her own youth, freedom, and chance to start her own happy life out of pure kindness. As Westerners who prioritize individual freedom first, we would never choose this path rationally. In our culture, the honest and reasonable choice is always telling the truth, protecting our own life, and refusing endless unpaid obligations for strangers. We are used to drawing a clear line between our own life and others. Troubles, this is how we guard our personal freedom. Yet, this Chinese story strikes our soft spot beyond cultural differences. We live in a world full of code contracts and separated individual lives in Britain and America. We have enough laws to protect our freedom, but we lack this warm, selfless devotion that needs no legal proof. This film shows us a side of Chinese people. They value unseen emotional bonds far more than written rules. They choose voluntary sacrifice instead of rational self-benefit and hold tight to family love, even when life is cruel. Ultimately, this is not a conflict between Eastern and Western values. We all treasure freedom and kindness deep down. This quiet Chinese story just tells us, besides legal contracts and rational self-protection that keep our society fair, unconditional love and silent dedication are also essential parts of shared universal humanity. True freedom is not only staying away from pressure, but also having the free will to choose kindness for someone you care about.